Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jimmy Butler.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Butler. Prodigy is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Šarić, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Andrew Shamet is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Achua in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
Murray outside. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Off target from outside. And here are the Bulls now. They're in the midst of an unbelievable streak right now. 18 straight wins. Just remarkable.
There is a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Murray the pass to Achua. Got a piece of it. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Pass to Giddey. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Vucevic with it. Vucevic gets double teamed. Just 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot. It's hauled in by the Kings. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Well, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
A Prodigy off on the layup. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Mike Brown for a little bit. Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler, and he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but I think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
And he jams it with authority.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Shamet. DeRozan in the corner. Over Butler. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Bulls leading by 4. Here's the prodigy coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Outside Butler. Sweet little floater.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland.
What a job he's done defensively, causing turnovers, just being a pain for the opposition.
Here's Vucevic. And we talk to people about the Bulls, GA. Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
Consistently productive. Vuce can get you 20 and 10 every single night.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. 8-point game. Now Shamet. 20 points for him last game against Portland. Murray, good.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Butler with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Basket good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now, here's Fox. They trail by 7. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Here's the prodigy. There aren't many players who can score at the volume he has and make it look as easy as he does every game. He averages more than 36 points a game. Kings have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game up. Murray, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The shot by Sharch, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And DeRozan kicks to Fox. Fires from 18. And Vucevic pulls it down.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You won't see that from him very often.
Butler and the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Indiana, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And checking out Chicago, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
And the Kings making a change here. Carter's checked in. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here is Carter after the miss from the prodigy. Murray with the bounce pass. No good. That would have tied it. Bulls leading by 3. To the inside. The prodigy, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. changes here for the Kings. Davis is checked in for a... Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Chicago also making some changes.
Got this.
Josh Giddey comes in for Butler. And it's the prodigy in for White. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Hachimura. Carter with the screen. Launches a three, and that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got the lead up to 1 now for the Kings. For Chicago, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. We've got Rui Hachimura. Ellis is out there with Ward. Then there's Carter, and it's Fox in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the prodigy in the last time out against the Bucks was tremendous. He scored 33 points, and he was efficient out there. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. We're looking to follow that up tonight, guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamental.
Here's the prodigy, guarded by Fox. Williams, a screen on Carter. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 7 points for the quarter.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Fox passes to Hachimura. Good on the bucket.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Chicago leading. Here's Giddey. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Fox kicks to Carter. Screen by Ellis. And it's Carter missing. Bulls leading by 4. Pass to Williams. Here's Giddey. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Bulls this season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing them.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams can see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Pass to Buzelis. Now Dosunmu. Williams looking over the floor. Here's Giddey. Here's the prodigy. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Fox. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Inside. Here's Hachimura. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hachimura's got 9.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
On your defense, and start making some noise. On their way to the floor, it's your Sacramento Kings Warriors.
substitution here for Sacramento. Achua, he's checked in for Ellis. Murray comes in for Ward. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Carter. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Fox. The Bulls also changing it up. Vucevic checked in for Williams. Saric comes in for Buzelis. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Josh Giddey. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's the Prodigy. Sacramento able to drain the three. Count it. The Prodigy's got 11 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Hachimura.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to DeRozan.
2 minutes.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
First one falls for him. The veteran DeMar DeRozan, RJ, a terrific player, a great scorer.
And he's been doing it for a long time. He has been an elite scorer since he picked up a basketball.
Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. Both free throws good from DeRozan.
There's an old school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
That one drops for him. And it's 13 points for the Prodigy.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let it roll.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Achua, the pass to DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite balance.
Here's the Prodigy. 15 points in the game. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And here's DeRozan. Pass to Murray from deep. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Bulls leading by 6. Here's the Prodigy. Nice D from DeRozan. Sacramento's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Now here's Murray. Now here's Shamet. He has 5. And it's good, 2 points. Shamet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they're just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Chicago up 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And you know, for that matchup with the Cavaliers, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they gotta avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah,
maybe.
Yes.
It took you too long.
Let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight one after the first half.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
They've shown great toughness, and they've been very quick to the ball. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Šarić. Prodigy is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Butler, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. Here's the Prodigy. 6 to shoot. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
The pass to Fox. Shoots the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Outside, Fox. Murray sets a screen for Fox. For 3. Hits it from three-point range. Fox has got 6.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
The Prodigy's shot is good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Outside DeRozan. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Down low. Outside for Murray. Left side, DeRozan. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now, Giddey. He's got 11. Back to Butler. Over Fox. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Murray outside. It's tipped, and he recovers it.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Šarić inside. He's covered by Murray. The shot by Šarić, no good. The Kings trail by 7. DeRozan for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Giddey's got 7 rebounds in the game. Shamet kicks to Fox. And they cash in right away with a quick shot. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter.
Rise and fire. Man, I love watching Fox cash in off the catch.
Butler feeling out of it. On the wing, Giddey. He's covered by Shamet. Yep, it counts.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now here's Murray. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Sharich, that's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's DeRozan. 6 points for him. Fox with it. Another miss by Fox. To the paint. Giddy the pass to the product. Here's Sharich. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Achua. Kings moving the ball around. The kick out to Fox. Another miss by Fox.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Butler on the wing. Fires from deep. Butler loves the three-point look.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Rosen dishes to Murray. Fox deciding where to go with it. Shot to stop the run, but a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Fox has got 7 points here in this quarter. And you know, De'Aaron Fox, he has become, RJ, I think, almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, he's always had great speed, so defenders would sag off him. But now that he has that step-back three, so you have to play up, and that's what he wants you to do.
Here's Butler after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Here's the prodigy, and it's Shamet with the rebound. The Kings trail by 10. Fox passes to Achua. Outside DeRozan. Murray a screen on Giddy. Outside DeRozan. Fires the three. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
2 minutes remaining.
The prodigy passes to Sharich. Here's the prodigy, covered by Achua.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Kings will go for a different look here. Hachimura is checked in for Achua. Jones comes in for Keegan Murray. Ellis is checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Carter in for De'Aaron Fox. Chicago also making some changes. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Sharich. And it's Kobe White in for Josh Giddey. Williams against Hachimura. Jones. Second shot opportunity. Can't connect from short range. The Bulls leading by 12. The Prodigy's shot is good. The Prodigy's got 10 points here in the second half.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's DeRozan. He has 6. And Carter with the basket on the assist from DeRozan. Carter's got 11 points.
You look at the career of DeRozan. Here's a guy who has learned how to move the ball. Speaks to DeMar's commitment to getting better.
The Prodigy passes to Butler. And the Bulls take on 2 more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here is Carter. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Hachimura finds Carter. Good on the three-point shot. Carter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler against DeRozan. And it's Butler missing. Pass to Carter. Puts it up from 12. Again, Sacramento. Here's the prodigy. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 29 points for the prodigy.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
Checked in for the Kings. The prodigy, he's checked in for the Bulls. Ward out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Fox. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Carter in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Got that one up quick. Fox has got 10 points in just the second half.
Wow, as he flipped the switch at halftime, much more effective here in the second half.
On the wing, Dosumu. Williams a screen. Now here's Dosumu. He's covered by Shamet. The shot's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now, here's Fox. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's the prodigy. Another one falls for Chicago.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Fox passes to Hachimura. Carter on the wing. Pass to Shamet. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Dosumu. And it's Shamet missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. The prodigy's shot is good.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Now, here's Fox. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now, here's Shamet. After the miss from the prodigy, Shamet finds Fox. Kings moving the ball around. For the 3. Doesn't go that time.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Sacramento making some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Hachimura. Keegan Murray comes in for Ward. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Carter. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Williams. Saric comes in for Buzelis. And it's Butler in for Dosunmu. Bulls on D. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Murray finds Shannon. Outside, Fox. Can they get it? Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. DeRozan for 3. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And it's Vucevic missing. The Kings trail by 19. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Achua kicks to Shannon. Outside, Fox. 6 on the shot clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. The shot. Again, the miss by the Kings. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Butler. Vucevic dishes to Butler. Pass to the prodigy. On the wing, Giddey. He's covered by Shannon, and Giddey gets it to go.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Outside Fox. Murray outside. Back to Fox. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And that's 15 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And Fox can hurt you from there, especially when he's shooting with confidence.
Here's the prodigy, and it's Vucevic in the corner. Pass to Giddey.
2 minutes remaining.
5 to shoot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Look, if you're a defender, you're going to feel it when Vooch sets a pick on you. Trust me.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
That free throw good from Giddey. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Now here's Ellis. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. The Bulls leading by 22.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now.
for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Prodigy.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
And the first one drops.
A reliable role player. Hachimura's versatility, especially scoring-wise, is what makes him so valuable.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Achua, he's checked in for Davis. Keegan Murray comes in for Jones. Landry Shamit's checked in for Ellis. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Carter. Hachimura hits them both. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Now, here's Fox. After the miss from the Prodigy, and Fox gets it to go. And here are the Bulls now. The Prodigy's shot is good. The Prodigy's got 39.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Now, here's Fox. And the wing jumper offline. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Drives to the hoop. The Prodigy's shot is good. The Prodigy's got 41.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here's White. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. And we'll see you next time.
Way to bring the effort tonight. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.